Tim E. Period T. If you're his friend, then you already know that. I still have 30 seconds of the song left. Did I mention Tim E. Period D?
To Tub Time with Timmy D. My name is Tim letter E period D, and if you are my friend, then you already know that. We have done so many different things here on the program over the weeks and months and years. Okay, we haven't been on for years, but you get the point. You have listened with your ears to all the things that we have talked about. You know, we have talked with our mouth and lips, and you have heard with those ears, and of course the fingers tapping away on the old keyboard, discussing all the things that we are doing here, a part of our Disney fandom, our Disney fan-isode. Talking about all things Disney World, and that's exactly what we're going to try to do for you. We got an interesting episode for you. We're going to talk about price increases. No one ever really likes to discuss that, but you know, that's exactly why we're going to discuss it, because no one likes to discuss it. But you know what? It's one of those evils that we have to deal with, I guess, in the world. Now we have our interesting little bit of trivia for you that we always like to kick off with our Anthony Casanova trivia. The trivia number is this for today. It is 10259. 10259. We will explain that in just one moment. So price increase. It's always fun when you go on YouTube and look back and see, and pictures as well too, of just how cheap things actually were when you would go to Disney World. It was quite amazing. Well, you know, a lot of people complain about the price, and I could agree with that. However, one thing that I always like to say is when you go to like a Broadway show, you know, think of how expensive that is. And of course, that's only 2 hours worth of entertainment. And there's probably all these other little things that you could do that, you know, like a NASCAR race or sporting event, all of those things, you know, from what I see, 70, 80 bucks per person. And again, you're getting, you know, several hours worth of entertainment. But here you get, you know, loads and hours of entertainment. And of course, they have different things that they offer, like the late night deal, where you can pay an exorbitant amount of money and come in later. But the difference is there's not a lot of people, so you get more things done. So I think that's good. The one thing I do have to wonder, though, parking increases every year. It's always wanted to try to figure out that. I guess they have to pay the people that do the parking. Well, I'm not sure, but I mean, there has to come some point where we eventually going to be paying $50 for parking. There comes a point where it's like, all right, I get the ticket increase a little bit. And then, of course, you deal with all the different employees, and you have to have their pay raises, and I don't know. You would think that there could be something that we could adjust a little bit, but hey, when one park seems to raise their prices, like Universal Studios Orlando, and Disney does the same, or vice versa, so there's really not a huge difference one or the other. But I wish they would offer like the free birthday promotion again, where you got in free on your birthday. Doesn't seem like, I guess, this year or so, there's really been a lot in the promotion department with everything. And it's also time to let you know that we have our pro tip of the day. So here it is. If you are walking in the parking lot, getting out of your car, getting ready to go into the park, and you trip and fall, remember to always say ouch. This helps to let your people know that you are walking with that it hurts. And with that said, we also go to our Anthony Casanova trivia of the day. And that is this. Again, the number, remember, was 10259. Something like that. And what is it, you dare ask? Well, I'm going to make sure that I get it just correct. It is actually the number on the inspection certificate for the elevators at the Tower of Terror, of course, at Hollywood Studios. And the reason why it's 10259, because that was actually when The Twilight Zone appeared on TV. Let me think on that, right? That's pretty darn impressive. Yes. I've actually heard the rumors going around that in California's Tower of Terror, that they're actually going to be changing it to something like Guardians of Galaxy. Not sure whether that's going to happen, if they've already done it, what have you. But either way, you know, I kind of like the Disney World version, but I'm a little partial. Partial of what? I don't know. Partial of pie, pizza, sunblock. All I know is this: when you go to Disney World, wear your sunblock. And if you fall, remember to say ouch. Well, this is Tim, letter E, period D. Again, if you're my friend, you already know that, and we can't wait to see you on one of our next episodes talking about Disney World. So long, my friends. Yes. Hey, wait, where's the basement?